And I mean, hell, 64, Project M, you name it. Like, you get those types of characters in the air. You get those types of characters in disadvantage on stage or off stage. It can be certainly a bad time for the other side. But I can't take away the biggest factor that I think might come out in this match, and that's focus attack for Ken, right?
Yeah.
In order to break that up, you need a multi-hitting attack. Well, what is Falco good at in comparison to the other two Star Fox characters? The multi-hits. You're not going to be able to FADC around for free. And then, of course, I have Reflector as well. So you try to go to for Hadouken to find a way in, I can stop you.
Yeah, both players already starting this match. And Ken, looking for those combos, but Falco already does those up tilts. You got to respect those up tilts. Takes you from, a very good disadvantage state. 53%. I don't know how this matchup usually is. I know it's very tedious. Maybe for Ken, if he cannot get those hits quite well, he's...
Oh, my Lord. Looking like Mango right now right here with the ladder combos, and I like this. And, the matchup, I think it goes like it's like Snake and Ness, like early on. It just depends on who's playing perfectly.
Yeah.
Because they both have the tools to disrupt each other's plans. Again, the multi-hitting attack stopping the FADC, but Ken also having the ability just to kill Falco relatively early. Okay, he's going to go for the back hit of F tilt right there, so we should see, or up tilt, excuse me, so we should see either back air or Nair come out on the other side. There's the Nair, has Ken in the corner. Okay, Lilo a little off the mark here. Has to figure something out here and quick. I'm going to be honest, if I'm playing Ken at this point, I need to start throwing my weight around. I need to start throwing Shoryu out and figuring out ways to try to stop him from pressing buttons.
Yeah, he's having a tough time getting that, fight. And we see Lilo and Percival. Percival doing dominant work with Falco, but Lilo needs to concentrate on how to adapt and how to, enter to Falco's space. But Falco has very good moves to prevent that from happening.
Yeah, he has a lot of great moves up close. He also has a lot of great moves, like when he's trying to retreat and go for like fall away Nair, cross up Nair, fall away forward air. He has options to keep his, he has the tools to keep his options ambiguous. Okay. Looking for, I believe that was heavy F tilt right there. A little off the mark and goes for the trade. This is what we need to see at those later percents. At this point, throw the finesse out the window and just start trading with Falco. Falco is a strong combo character, but let's be honest, he doesn't have any, doesn't have any real weight in the match versus Ken and Ryu.
Yeah, he's very light, so he takes those punches very bad. And right now, though, in that first talk that Percival lost, we saw quite a good job from Lilo. However, in 138%, it's going to be a tough challenge for Lilo to try to take those stock from Percival quite quick. But still, the match ain't done. Look at those combos, 77% from 30. So Ken, very strong and very dominant. Right now, Lilo trying to take that shot, but Percival does a very good up. It's not getting killed yet. Nice DI from Lilo. Very good comeback through that.
Yeah, okay, and exactly what I'm talking about. So
yeah.
Here's the issue, I think, with the fighting game characters. Characters that have like setups, sometimes you autopilot a little bit.
Yeah.
I'll talk about myself firmly. I play Link, and sometimes I just autopilot Boomerang into forward air. Even though Boomerang didn't hit, I'm already pressing forward air.
Yeah.
Sometimes we see that from characters like Ken and Ryu and Terry, where like I'm in disadvantage, your brain automatically goes into focus attack. Yeah. Versus a good chunk of the cast, that's okay. But again, Falco has multi-hitting attacks that can break him out of focus attack and force him off stage. Now, on the topic of one blonde-haired fighting game character, we're going to move over to the other one. This is Scary Terry Hours, and I'm curious to see what Lilo's going to do right here to adjust, because now he has Crack Shoot, which is going to break any sort of zone that Falco's able to put up.
All right, now we see Lilo doing that Terry work. We've seen Terry a couple of times. Very strong character. He has a very different type of combos. And as he said, he has a cracker shot. It's going to help him a lot to take, Percival's percentage a bit way up.
That's right. Okay, but still finding himself caught in the same disadvantageous spots. And it's the one thing to be caught in the corner when you have focus attack, but this time doesn't have it. But what he does have that Ken does not have in this game, and that is a meter. Particularly speaking about the go meter. Nice. Are you okay? When Terry starts asking those questions right there, you really need to, do a little bit of self-evaluation. Am I okay? Do I want to stay okay? Oh, you can't punish that. You can't punish that.
Wow, very nice job from Percival doing that up smash to take Lilo stock very well. Forward there, not that uphill. He already knew what he was going to do. He already has read Lilo's way of playing. 107% Percival, nice downer to prevent from that happening. But look at that downer from Falco.
Oh, my, yes. And it's kind of giving you the less is more mentality up close. He said, look, I already know you're going to go for something big. You want to get my stock taken. You're in the deficit. Can't give you that. But what I can give you is fall away Nair, fall away forward, or cross up Nair, or standing jab. Doesn't seem to matter, though. Lilo imposing his will, and I got to give it to him, man. 86% actually ain't a bad spot to be in. You give a character like Terry a little bit of rage, a little bit of space to breathe, and you'll be in a good spot. Oh, no.
Oh, my God. That could have been the end of that stock. Not that good. But we have to go, as you said, still good percentage because now we have to go so we can work a bit tougher against the opponent, 40%. He used that to do a lot of moves that could be true against Falco. But right now, 40%. Percival looking for that net. It's going to work the third time.
Yes, third time is a charm. There's that crack shoot I was telling you about. So where he lacks, of course, in losing focus attack with Ken, he still has crack shoot, which, of course, depending on how you handle it, could be punished. But the legs, though, I believe his legs are disjointed, so needs a lot of respect. Are you okay? Yes, easy come, easy go. Just when you thought you had the lead, Terry starts asking those questions, and stock starts to disappear in the corner.
Those lasers are going to hit, and we do the up B combo to prevent to come back quite early. However, very nice ledge trapping from Percival, reading that stand up, get up. So right now, 40%. Oh, that's very beautiful from Terry.
And it looks like Lilo's starting to bait out these air dodges a little bit more now, too, understanding the importance of some of these low percent up air strings, up air into like up B rather. Uh-oh, but wait a minute. Percival right now looking damn good in this corner. His ledge trapping has been second to none here in this match. Yes, gets the approaching forward air, the approaching there, excuse me. And because of that, is able to kind of pin him down in the corner. But crack shoot, of course, demands a lot of respect. Gold meter on deck right there. Goes for the power wave just to get a little bit of space. That laser resetting him. Not good. Oh, no. Crack shoot. Okay. Oh, no. Going to go for the power dunk.
Oh, okay. So we do come back from that. And are you okay? Wow. Lilo brought that back. I was about to say Percival could have been dominating that match, but that go is always a good way to go.
Yes, always a good way to go. I told you, man, I think this switch works really well in his favor. I don't mind Ken. I don't mind any of the fighting game characters versus, the Star Fox characters, but I think Falco's the biggest X factor, especially for Ryu and Ken when you have focus attack. Focus attack really adds another layer of the match. If it's implemented properly, Falco is in a lot of trouble. But when you just focus attack kind of blindly, you forget that, again, I have forward air, I have nair, I have a lot of multi-hitting moves that stop you from doing whatever it is you're trying to do, and that keeps you in disadvantage. Terry, of course, doesn't quite mind that. I have these disjointed legs. I have crack shoot. I can force my way in and stop Falco from jumping around me a little bit easier here. But because you have to play a little scrappier, in my personal opinion. Nice. Goes for the double jab right to the power dunk. Crack shoot. Keeps the advantage moving forward.
Very dominant start from Lilo. I think he already knows how Percival plays a bit. So now we're seeing a very good start from Lilo. What we're going to look for Percival is trying to prevent that goal from actually happening. You could have it, but you're not going to use it. Right now, that down is going to send him 107%. So Lilo is having a good match.
Oh, you can't punish power dunk.
Nope.
You can't do it. It's not even worth it, my friend. Just hold shield and wait for the next interaction. Is Falco good up close? You absolutely are right. Falco's damn dangerous up close, but you don't want nothing to do with power dunk. Nice. Goes for up tilt right into the back or clean gameplay. Okay. Up B into the corner. Very smart. Going to go for the reflect right there on power wave. We seen him go for that earlier when he was playing Ken. Just reverse the Hadouken right back to him.
Oh, he was not going to be okay after that. Very nice return. That forward. That won't hit. Ooh, that shield was so small.
Very little. Goes for the power geyser there that time, and the anti-air options are out, and they're ready to play here, my friends. This is what we didn't get to see as much of from Ken, and that's not to say that the Ken couldn't get the job done. I think Shoryu is certainly something to take into consideration when you play a character like Falco, who gets a lot off of some of his jump-ins, but Ken not having it. Terry for damn sure ain't having it, and Lilo right here has the lead.
Okay, so very nice side beat from Percival. The crackle is going to hit 58%. We're in that last stock. And oh my God, the punish game from Lilo is taking it. One more game for Lilo, to continue to the next round. Percival had a very dominant first game, but that change of character was, beneficial for Lilo.
Yeah, I think this character switch is certainly paying off, like you said. And yeah. I think another thing to maybe look at a little bit closer is, the inability to kill Terry early. I think because anytime you've seen Focus Attack come out was because he was in disadvantage or he's caught in the corner, he's caught in a bad spot. At that point, when I'm Falco, I'm certainly feeling myself. I'm like, oh yeah, you're in trouble. You're going for Focus Attack. I know I have your number. You're done. Terry doesn't quite have that. He's going to go for a forceful option back onto the stage, which is crack shoot. Falco can't really do much about that besides respect it or try to punish it as his ending. you have to figure out a way to get rid of Terry before the gold meter's online. Before gold meter's on deck, Percival does very well. But it's that inability to jump in on him now that he has Power Geyser. Now that he has, and that's what makes this matchup a little difficult right here for Percival.
And it's a bit hard, to stay those stocks before that gold meter comes, because Falco sometimes suffers a lot from those punishes at the end. But Percival's trying to adapt. Now we're in Lilat, very different story right now. Look for that ult tilt. 88%. We're gonna that down. It's not gonna hit though. Before they're sending that gold meter up.
And these platforms are not your friend here. I mean, you might think that you're safe, but trust me, up tilt will catch you right here from Falco. And Percival, very well aware of it, asking him the million-dollar question, are you okay? There's the Power Geyser, forcing him into the corner. Very smart for him to go for that. Of course, not wanting him to go high there anymore. He said, but I got you in the high department. There's up smash. Again, can't stress enough, these platforms are not your friend. And neither am I. Scary Terry is here. Halloween going a little long this year. Down tilt right into the Power Geyser.
Different match. I believe Percival's not respecting those moves from Terry. Terry could hit very hard as well as Ken and Rio. So we really got to respect those attacks, because if we expose ourselves, it's over. You can lose those stock quite quick.
Yeah, you can definitely lose a stock very quickly with both of these two. I think in certainly less hits, of course, with Lilo, just due to the nature of Terry's design. But, I think, given the percent too, Percival can certainly blow a stock up here, but has to figure out a way to keep playing him to disadvantage. Nice. Goes for the down tilt. And very dangerous to deal with Terry in the corner, too, especially when he has the auto turnaround mechanic. Falco, of course, gets a lot off of crossing you up and keep his approach options super ambiguous, or his landing options, Forward air. Oh, gets the parry. Doesn't get anything off it, but doesn't seem to matter, man. Comes through with the burning knuckle and gives that man a knuckle sandwich right there, courtesy of Terry Bogard.
One stock away for Lilo to continue that to the next round. Let's see if Percival could bring this back, getting a better tackle. So now Percival's trying to look for the forwarders trying to punish Terry, but Lilo is playing very good. He's preventing those punishes from happening. Very nice grab, hanging to the right, 46%. Percival is outside. That side is going to help him.
Oh my God, he has to figure out how to get him off stage, man. Again, you can't fight Terry in the one-on-one department. That's what he's designed to do. He's designed to fight, and he is designed to KO. And Terry, of course, has been doing that for the better part of 20 years. Clean stuff right there. Gets the F smash in the corner. It's a tough one because, Terry pulls all the way back, and then he extends that leg all the way out. So, when you think you're safe on those slants on Lilat, you're most certainly